Hi, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm excited to be here today to talk a little bit about AI tools and how they can impact your health. So, last week I was in Saudi Arabia at the LEAP conference, which was AI, which is artificial intelligence and technology. And there are so many things that I believe are helpful to us to empower us to gain more information and knowledge to make healthier changes in our lifestyle. So, one of the tools that I've started using is a device called LIMBO. So, I'm going to show you this LIMBO device. So, some of you might have seen this sort of thing before. It looks like a Freestyle Libra, which is a continuous glucose monitor, but it's just a little bit smaller. The other thing that it has is there's a tiny little sensor in it, so it is continuously monitoring and sending a signal to your cell phone for your blood sugar. So, why is this important? One of the chief drivers of our metabolism is our blood sugar rate. And the foods that we eat, the stress levels that we have, the amount of exercise that we do, our sleep can all impact our blood sugar and therefore our metabolism. And why is this super important? Because we know metabolic health is not only a key driver for diabetes, for weight loss, but we know for autoimmune conditions, we know for pain, and we know toward certain cancers, and also we know toward Alzheimer's disease. So this is important. This is something that you want to know. And now we have tools that can help to guide you and to nudge you along the way to show you what kind of changes that you are making or maybe that you need to make in your life. So I started wearing this LIMBO device on Monday. I've worn the Freestyle Libra device many, many times before. I like the Libra. It hooks up directly to my phone. I can see a tracing of all my blood sugars. And then I am able to write down what foods I ate. And then I can look with my eye and see, okay, this sugar or this food had this impact on my sugar. This exercise had this impact on my blood sugar. But what LIMBO does, it uses a built-in algorithm, which is artificial intelligence. It's like a little chat bot, and it started to gather information about me. So starting on Monday when I began, I recorded my weight, and then I started recording my food, my exercise, my movement, whatever I was doing, and it was starting to gather information about me. And then today, I started getting some actionable insights about my health. So these insights are there to give me a little nudge, to give me a little boost in the right direction. So typically before, and even now with my patients, so I use the Freestyle Libra device, someone puts it on, they're able to upload that data to the cloud. So basically I get a link of information, I go into the website and I'm able to see what they ate, and we sit together and we talk about changes that they can make. It's a wonderful way to do it. But everyone doesn't have the time to meet with me. And maybe some people want to be nudged and coached on their own. So this is where the LIMBO device can come in. The way that it works is it is a subscription service. You sign up, you get registered. It's 200 US a month, and you get 2 sensors for that amount. Okay. So the Freestyle Libra generally costs about 125, 130 Canadian dollars. For some people, it's covered on your health insurance plan, but for other people, you have to pay out of pocket. So I think the LIMBO device is great, especially for those that maybe don't have any private insurance that covers. But let's have a look and see what it looks like. I'm going to try to do some screen sharing with you if I'm able to do that. Let's see if I'm able to do this here. I've never tried this before to do a live screen share. Is it going to let me? Let me see. Oh, I don't think I can. I thought I was going to be able to do the screen share with you. So what I'll do is I will send you some little videos a little bit. I'll send you some messages later that will have the content of what I want to show you. So basically, what does the LIMBO tell me? So it's going to, I like these tools, and I always want to try out a tool before I recommend it to anyone else. So the first thing that LIMBO begins with, it says it's getting some basic information about you, but it gets your buy-in, right? So one of the first things when you want to make any lifestyle change or any change at all is to have an intention and to have a plan. Because so many times, like you probably register for an app or you register for a program, but you're not all in, right? So even with this little AI, this little chatbot, it says, okay, do we have an agreement that you're ready to get started to make some changes with your life? And you have to agree that, yes, I'm ready. I'm going to go all in. And then what it asks you for is to get your baseline weight, and it will ask you your measurements. So you upload those to your your iPhone. So right now, the Limbo device is only working with iPhone. It doesn't work with other Android phones. So it does link into Apple Health, and that's where you submit your information about your weight. And you can put your measurements in there as well. Because again, when we have a baseline, then we know where we're going and we have our goal for where we want to be. So Limbo asks you how much weight you want to lose. Now, for me, I don't want to lose any weight. I want to just be healthy. So we'll see what's going to happen over the next few days when I don't start to lose weight, what Limbo is going to say about that. And then each day, what you're going to do, like I said, is you just log in. It's a really easy function on the phone. You just select, your meals, your snack, your exercise, if you have a nap, if you have a shower. It's interesting. It asks if you have a hot or cold shower. And one of the things it told me, because I do like having hot showers, I know that cold showers are good for metabolic health, but I live in Canada. I get enough cold weather being outside. But Limbo started telling me, maybe you want to consider having a cold shower to help to boost your metabolism. So then it's going to, again, it starts to look at your foods. So with your foods, what's really nice of the Limbo versus the Freestyle Libra is that you literally can just take a picture of your food. So you can take a picture of it, Limbo looks at it, and then it gives you some actionable insights. So what has Limbo told me so far? Okay, I'm just going to read it out to you, and then I'll show you the pictures a little bit later. So this morning for breakfast, so what I had was I had pancakes made from almond flour and eggs, which almond flour is much more lower in terms of sugar or glycemic response than regular flour. And so Limbo told me I had that with half an apple. It said, this is a good food choice at this time. Okay. Because it could see in the app that my blood sugar stayed stable when I had that. Now, I want to tell you what it said to me the other night when I had some tortilla chips and guacamole. So, evening snacking, though tempting, can obstruct weight loss by adding extra energy between and after meals. To enhance weight management, minimize your snacks, choose satisfying meals, and practice mindful eating. Strive to eliminate unnecessary evening snacks for more effective weight loss. Okay? So it's kind of like that little maybe health coach that's sitting on your shoulder that's kind of giving you a little bit of advice based on what you do. Okay, I went snowshoeing today. So what did it say? You showed up for yourself today. Keep up the good work. So it's trying to be motivational, okay? Now, sometimes it can give me a little bit of, I'll say what happened yesterday when I ate French toast. So I was having with my family, it was French toast with white bread, which I typically don't eat. So this is what happened with French toast. My sugar did go quite high, and I just had one piece of white bread, and I didn't have any maple syrup on it at all. And so what Limbo said, the selection of food doesn't work well for you. You can see the impact the food had on your body with the jump in your Limbo line. This means your body is jumping out of weight loss mode. For your next meal, let's try to make sure we don't see such big changes in your Limbo line. You could try being stricter on foods that have higher carbs. So I'm like, okay, that's a little wake-up call from my Limbo, but it's not surprising as to what it was. And the other thing it said, so I had a little snack. I was hungry the other night, and I had a little snack of granola. So let's see what it said about that. So evening snacking hinders weight loss due to excess energy, limited activity, and it can even disrupt your sleep. It can cause unhealthy choices and even disrupted appetite control. This is what snacking can do for us. So it says, opt for balanced meals and minimize late snacks for effective weight management. Consider adding more protein and fiber to your evening meal for enhanced satiation so that you don't need to snack. So I was like, okay, this is pretty good, what it's able to give me from actionable insights. And then the other thing that the Limbo device is going to do, it's going to give you a score. So One of the reasons I like some of these tools, and like I said, I'm just trying out Limbo, is we can kind of gamify metabolic health. We can gamify our weight. So we're not focused on food restrictions right away. We're not focused on counting calories. We're focused on what you are eating and the impact that it's having on your metabolism. So this is an experiment of one. This is you experimenting on you. But what it will give you to gamify, it gives you a score, of course. So right now, my score is 5. The maximum score can be 10. And so we will see at the end of the day if I'm able to put my score up or not. So far, it's told me that I've made 60% of good food choices. So I'll give you an update on this next week. So I'll do another live on Limbo, because what I'm going to do over the following week is I'm going to keep making some healthy choices, and then I'm going to make some choices that might seem healthy, and I want to see how they affect my blood sugar. So if you want me to test anything out, I want you to submit that down below. So for example, I'm going to test out Zevia because one of my patients asked me, so Zevia is a pop that basically is sweetened with stevia instead of regular sugar. So I'm going to test out Zevia to see what the Zevia does to my blood sugar. The other thing I want to test out is orange juice, because so many people drink a lot of juice thinking that this is healthy. I'm going to test out orange juice for you. The other thing I'm going to check out is Gatorade, because so many people are drinking these drinks and they think that they're super healthy. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to take it for the team. The other one I want to check out personally is Celsius. So Celsius is an energy drink. It's kind of like the Red Bulls, but it is sweetened with Splenda or aspartame and a little bit of aspartame. But many people take this because they feel it's a better choice than the Red Bull. But I'm going to show you what it does to my blood sugar. So I hope this has been helpful for you this week. So this is a tool that I feel these are using AI, so artificial intelligence and technology, to give us biofeedback about our own body. I have Nancy that tried the Zevia last night. Hopefully you liked it, Nancy. I really like the taste of Zevia, so I'm going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what it does to my blood sugar and metabolism. But remember, all this is about how we can tweak things, okay? And I love sitting down with people and going over their results, because most people tell me wearing the Freestyle Libre is a game changer for them. And that's sitting and meeting with me one-on-one. But what I really feel that these types of AI tools can help us with is to reach many. And this is what I want for all of you. I want you all to be able to access this technology so that you can start to make wiser choices to help you become the better version of you. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. And next week, I'll give you more updates on the Limbo device.